Good morning, and welcome to the Silicon Valley Center for Spiritual Living. Whether you're here in person or joining us online, we are so glad to have you with us. My name is Trudy McCanna. I'm the secretary of our board. Today, Reverend Rochelle is out. She's still recovering. And we are so fortunate and grateful to have Gail West joining us as our guest speaker. Thank you, Gail. And Trevor Justice is here as our musical artist. So let's stand and sing our opening song.
Ready to get on your feet, everybody? Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we've come to be. We are love, we are one, one big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah.
Come on, sing it.
Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we've come to be. We are love, we are one, one big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah. Let's make a joyful sound. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Hey, 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 hey. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah.
Woohoo! Thank you, Trevor. Thank you, Jenna. Good morning, everybody. My name is Joni Quintel. I'm super excited to be here again on Sunday. I am a practitioner in training and love what I'm doing. This time, the call to service is really a time for you to go within, to know why you're here, to settle into yourself, to feel the divine spirit within. So if you'll close your eyes, allow the vibration of this bowl to help you let go of anything that it took to get you here this morning, bringing in that divine spirit. Allowing the last few seconds of that vibration to deepen your sense of knowing of the one divine spirit that brought us all here this morning, the one divine spirit that knit us together in our mother's wombs, that one God, one divine intelligence that created the universe, that created each and every one of us out of itself, that brought us the rain this morning, that breathes life through us. I'm so grateful knowing that we have this beautiful time together. I'm grateful knowing that our time is blessed, that our musicians are blessed, that our tech team is blessed, that everybody in this room is blessed. Everybody that's online is blessed. I'm so grateful for knowing that. Grateful that we have the breath of life within each one of us. And we say together, and so it is.
this place. Take over this place. Mighty Spirit, mighty Spirit, take over this place. Take over this Holy Spirit, Holy Spirit, take over this place. Take over this place. Holy Spirit, Holy Spirit, take over this place. 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 Take over this place.
Oh, Trevor and Jenna, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Our musical guest today is Trevor Justice. Trevor is an award-winning songwriter whose music is all about lifting the spirit, opening the heart, and reminding us of our own courage and worth. His songs are shared by choirs, performed in concert settings, and experienced in communities around the country where he leads powerful self-love song circles. And you all know self-love is a thing I care a lot about. So we're kindred spirits, Trevor. Yes, thanks, Connie. Yes, yes. So grateful for the work you do in the world, Trevor. Thank you. Some of you may remember Trevor from when he was here a few months ago when he joined us alongside Reverend Queen Michelle. And today, we're delighted to welcome him back as our featured musical guest. Please join me in warmly welcoming Trevor Justice.
I criticize myself for things I could have done, as if the past could change, that keeps me low. But there's no turning back, no changing yesterday, so I forgive myself and let it go. Let it go, let it go, I forgive myself and let it go. Let it go. Let it go, let it go, I forgive myself and let it go. Let it go. Sing it with us. Let it go, I forgive myself and let it go. Let it go. Let it go, I forgive myself and let it go. Let it go. I did the best I could with what I knew back then. What else was possible? I didn't know. I made the best of things under the circumstance, so I forgive myself and let it go. Let it go, I forgive myself and let it go. Let it go. Let it go, I forgive myself and let it go. Let it go. Again. Let it go, I forgive myself and let it go. Let it go. Let it go, I forgive myself and let it go. Let it go. Starting fresh with a clean slate today, at peace with both my mistakes and my wins. I feel the weight of my heart melt away, my soul renewed as a new chapter begins. let it go, let it go. I forgive myself and let it go, let it go. Let it go, let it go. I forgive myself and let it go, let it go. Let it go, let it go. I forgive myself. Let it go, let it go. Let it go, let it go. I forgive myself and let it go, let it go, let it go.
Forgive myself and let it go. Thank you for that message. Today, I have the honor of welcoming our guest speaker, Gail West. Gail is a teacher, coach, and Akashic Records consultant with more than 35 years of experience in transformational work and conscious living. Gail's work focuses on helping people gain clarity, deepen their spiritual connection, and live with greater purpose and possibility. Gail's also the author of Money, Come Dance With Me, which explores a new way of understanding money as an expression of divine love and flow in our lives. Gail is a beloved part of our community, and we are truly grateful, Gail, to have you with us this morning. Please join me in warmly welcoming Gail West.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Gail.
I have a broken leg, so please give me a few moments to get settled here. Okay. Hello, everyone. We live in paradise. Isn't it amazing? Yes. So yesterday was Valentine's Day. It's a tough one for many people. How many had a thumbs up? How many people had a thumbs down? Not so many had a thumbs like not so, yeah, whatever. So I know that for so many people, that day is a real trigger because it comes where, did I get on the love train? Am I still on the platform? Or did it just pass me by? So the topic today is trust love. I have two sayings about trust, which is trust is earned and never trust anybody who says trust me. So when we think about love, when I was a kid, there was this concept of original sin. And the idea of original sin was this little baby was born with sin, and that they had to get baptized. And I remember saying to Sister Roseanne, I was in high school, and I said, hey, wait a minute. What happens to those people in India that have no idea about baptism? She said, it's baptism of desire, which kind of didn't make sense to me. But the idea that these little babies, if they didn't get baptized, were going to go to limbo, this limbo place that was, we were not in or you were not out, made not so much sense. So I have the idea of original innocence. And original innocence is the knowing, the truth, that you are loved by the divine. It's a precious creation of the divine, deeply and dearly loved, always have been and always will be. You are the divine creation of the beloved Creator, always have been and always will be loved. But what happens? We forget. And I believe that's the human experience. We come in knowing and we forget. So there's this story that was kind of traveling around back a number of years ago where this little girl ached. She kept begging her parents to have time alone with her baby brother, who was an infant. And they're really afraid, because sometimes, children, they're kind of jealous. They didn't know what she was going to do. So they go, we have the baby monitor. We can let her go in by herself, and we can hear what she's saying. So they hear her go in, and they hear this voice saying, "Baby, tell me about God. Tell me about heaven. I seem to be forgetting." And that's what happens to us. We come in remembering, knowing the truth, that we are divine beings, and yet we forget. So how does that happen? When we're children, we assume that everything that happens to us is our fault. Our parents are these divine beings, and that if they look at us crossways, that must be something I did. If they got divorced, it was my fault. If my father died at 4, which did happen, it was my fault. So over time, we develop these parts of us that believe that there's something wrong with us. And I grew up in Minnesota. There are no palm trees in Minnesota. Just saying. A lot of snow, but no palm trees. I love palm trees. That's one of the reasons I love being here, because my 2 favorite trees are palm trees and evergreen trees. I got them both. And so I saw an advertisement in a magazine for palm trees. And so I sent back then you sent cash. So I sent my little cash in the envelope, and the palm tree came, little bitty palm tree. And I gave it to my mother for Mother's Day, because that was something I loved, and I wanted her to love it too. Well, a couple months later, I found the palm tree very dead in the basement. I was devastated. I assumed that was the reason that she didn't love me, because she didn't take care of my palm tree. Now, my mother had 11 children. I was one of 11 children, yes. She was very overwhelmed. We lived in a teeny little 3-bedroom apartment house. And the idea of her taking care of my palm tree, probably she had no idea how much it meant to me. And so what I know in working with people, and I've worked with, back then I was a psychotherapist for many, many years, and I worked with trauma, horrible, horrible stories. And I bear witness to a lot of trauma that people experienced. But I know that deep down inside, there was a self inside that was never harmed, that was whole and complete. Didn't matter the trauma that they had. And I also know that every single person had someone in their life or something that actually loved them. But it was hard to take that in because it wasn't their parents. It could have been a tree, it could have been a neighbor, it could have been a teacher, it could have been a dog or a violin that sustained them. That was the little angel that the divine brought for them. So what happens? Trust. How do we trust? How do we trust when our trust has been violated? How do we get that trust back, that knowing, that remembering? So a number of years ago, I moved to China. People go, why did you move to China? I needed a life reset. I had had a lot of betrayal. I had chronic fatigue for 20 years. I needed something that was totally different than I had ever wanted. And when my friend who had moved there first sent me a picture of them trying to cook a turkey and a wok at Thanksgiving, I said, I'm in. Because, that's really different. So, but I was still traumatized. I was still felt like a betrayal. I came kind of broken. And I was traveling, which you do, it's really cheap to travel there, to a place called Dolly. Now, Dali is the place that they say, if you want a vacation from your Chinese vacation, you go to Dali. And Dali is the place where you can actually get a Western breakfast. A breakfast of toast and hash browns and eggs and really good coffee, which is kind of something you can't get in many other places in China. So I'm walking around Dali, really appreciating it, but realizing that I wasn't happy. I didn't feel loved. I didn't feel cared for. I felt that God had betrayed me. So one night, I sat in my bed. I don't usually talk to God out loud. I said, God, I don't trust you. I don't trust that you're going to be there for me. Things have been really hard. I feel betrayed by you. Where have you been? I want to trust you. I want to know that you're going to be there. The next day, I was walking around, and I saw a sign for facials. I'd never had a facial, and it sounded really good. And so I went in, I got my green tea facial. I'm lying in the bed. And this woman touched me in a way that I'd never been touched before. It was nourishing. It was comforting. It was beautiful. Now, some of my mother's most favorite lines were, I wish you kids had never been born. She had 11 children. It was really overwhelming, but I can understand that. But I was never hugged. There wasn't a lot of, comfort in my life. So in that moment, and then all of a sudden I'm hearing the sounds of Bob Marley outside. I thought, oh my God, this is absolute best. And in that moment, I thought, this moment is right and good. And then all of a sudden, I felt all the trauma, all the pain, all the betrayal leave from my body. It just went down into the earth. And the earth loves compost, just saying. And so it went down into the earth. And I heard this booming voice say, it was for this reason you came to China. My first year in China, I was not doing very well with culture shock, and I was going, what am I doing in this godforsaken place? It was a prayer, but not really a prayer. And I heard, you're here to learn about joy. Joyful? I'm not very joyful. My second year, I said, what am I, same prayer, what am I doing in this godforsaken place? You're here to learn to live deliciously. And living deliciously is about really appreciating the gifts of the divine, the gifts of being in a human body. So if I look out and I see the mountains and I see the palm trees, and I see the redwood trees, that's a gift of the divine. The taste, the smells, the textures, the touch of a body, the touch of ourselves. The sounds of birds, the sounds of children laughing. Those are the gifts of the divine. The gifts of being in a human body. So coming back to this idea of original innocence and the knowing that you are loved deeply and dearly, always have been and always will be. So how do we trust that? How do we know that? How do we remember those things? So I'm going to lead you in a little journey. Is that okay? Yeah, okay. So I'm going to invite you to close your eyes. And imagine that you're walking in a beautiful path. The sun is shining. The birds are chirping. You can feel the earth beneath your feet. There's a warm breeze against your skin. This is a beautiful day, absolutely perfect day. In this moment, it's a perfect day. And as you continue to walk, you come to a clearing, and you see a beautiful structure. And there's an amazing light emanating from that structure. And when you get closer, you see that there's a huge cauldron, a bowl that's beautiful. And from that cauldron is emanating a golden light of nectar. And this is the nectar of original innocence, the remembering, the knowing that you are the precious creation of the divine creator. And you see a cup next to the bowl, the cauldron. So take that cup and dip it into this nectar. And take a drink. Allow that light, that knowing, to go into the very cells of your being. Take another dip. And take another drink. And as you do that, just say to yourself, I am loved. I am deeply and dearly loved. Always have been, always will be. And take another drink, take another scoop, and pour it over your head, saying to yourself, may I know love. May I know love. And now take another dip and pour it over your hands and say to yourself, may I give and receive love. May I give and receive love. And take another dip and pour it over your feet. May I walk the path of love. May I walk the path of love. And now put your hands on your heart. I invite you to put your hands on your heart and say, God, I am loved. God, I am loved. God, I am lovable, just as I am. I am the divine creation of the beloved Creator. I am deeply and dearly loved, always have been, and always will be. I'm the divine creation of the beloved Creator. I am deeply and dearly loved, always have been, and always will be. And just when you're ready, gently open your eyes. So this is about remembering the truth. And I used to say to my clients, you have value and worth because you do two things. You breathe in and you breathe out. You breathe in and you breathe out. That's it. So we allow ourselves only the love that we feel like we deserve. And in our relationships, particularly in our relationships with ourselves, there's a saying that one of my therapists told us years and years ago, which was, every action makes a rule, reinforces a rule, or changes a rule. And most of us have actions where we're not so kind to ourselves. And that's the rule we've been playing. But what about if we change our role? Now that we know the truth, that we are this beloved creation of the divine creator, and treat ourselves with absolute compassionate kindness, loving kindness. And in our relationships, we treat each other with absolute loving kindness. Knowing that we're here to have this human experience, we're here because we're divine, and then we get to go home. And it's the love that we have with each other that sustains us. And if we come back to this idea of trust, I invite you to consider creating a trust journal where you, because we're talking about leaning into trust, right? So as you lean into trust, I'm inviting you to suspend disbelief that you can trust, that love is there, that you can trust the divine, that you can trust yourself. So at the end of the day, just document all the ways that love came to you. All the ways that the divine's love came to you. It's usually through other people, through other things. And all the way that you loved yourself. Because our relationship with ourselves is only as good as how we show up. As I said, every action makes a rule, reinforces a rule, and changes a rule. And when we are not kind to ourselves, it's a message that we're not worthy of kindness. We're not worthy of caring. We're not worthy of being loved deeply and dearly. And we know in religious science that we are one with the divine, and the divine is love. And I believe that basically all of us are a lot of air, and then there's these molecules that kind of stick us together. Well, what's that thing that sticks us together? Gravity or whatever. Magnets, it could be magnets, yeah. But I believe that that force field that creates form, that force field is love. So your very being is love. You are love. You're held together by love. You're here to have a human experience. And then you get to go home. And Elizabeth Kubler-Ross says, when you die, you will experience the most amazing, incredible love that you've ever experienced before. And you will be asked 2 questions. How well did you give? Love. How well did you receive love? And so I invite you to open your hearts to be loved. Open your hearts to loving. Open your hearts to knowing the truth of who you are, that you are divine. You are a divine creation, and you are deeply and dearly loved. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Gail. Thank you for sharing your love with us. Thank you for sharing your words of wisdom with us. If everybody will turn within. How beautiful it is to be in the presence of the one divine love, the spirit of love, the love that created us, the love that is here all around us. How beautiful it is to be in this presence. How beautiful it is to be a unique expression of that divine love. I'm grateful for knowing this, grateful for being reminded that we are loved, that we are lovable, and that we are love. I speak a word this morning for the healing of Gail's leg, knowing that it is healing right here and right now. I speak a word of healing for Reverend Cheryl, Reverend Sherry, our beloved Audrey, that healing is happening at the cellular level of their bodies right here and right now. I'm grateful for knowing this truth, grateful for living in this truth. And I release this word to the law that always says yes. And together we say, and so it is.
So it is.
Amen. Thank you again, Gail. That was so beautiful. So beautiful.
Thank you. We're going to pick things up with our next song here. There's some callbacks. Get ready to sing. I am deserving. I am deserving. I am deserving of love.
My heart is
Worthy. My heart is worthy. My heart is worthy of love.
Let's do it again.
I am deserving. I am deserving. I am deserving of love.
My heart is worthy.
My heart is worthy. My heart is worthy. My heart is worthy of love.
I'm worthy of attention and care.
When I need it
I'm willing to ask for what I want
and receive it.
I am deserving.
I am deserving.
I am enough.
I am enough.
There you go. I am deserving
I am deserving
of love.
of love. I am deserving of love.
Of love. Of
Love.
I am deserving of love. Let's do joy. I am deserving. I am deserving. I am deserving of joy. My heart is worthy. My heart is worthy. My heart is worthy of joy. I'm worthy of attention and care when I need it. I'm willing to ask for what I want and receive it. I am deserving.
I am deserving.
I am enough.
I am enough.
I am deserving
I am deserving
of joy.
of joy.
I am
deserving of joy.
of
Joy.
of
Joy. I am deserving
kindness.
of joy.
I am deserving.
I am deserving.
I am deserving of kindness. There you go. My heart is worthy. My heart is worthy. My heart is worthy of kindness. I'm worthy of attention and care
When I need it
willing to ask for what I want and receive it. I am deserving.
I am deserving.
I am enough.
I am enough.
I am deserving
I am deserving
of kindness.
of kindness.
I am
deserving of kindness. Of kindness. Of kindness. I am deserving of kindness.
Okay, we have reached the point in our service for the offering. And as a small, are we going? No, not on? Not on, sound, testing. There we go. Thank you, Connie, for the tip. We've reached the point in our service now for the offering. And as a small community, that's really just sort of in the early days of taking our first steps. Every person's presence, every person's voice, and every person's contribution truly matters, and we are grateful for you. You make the music possible, you make the space possible, you make our online presence and production possible, so thank you. We will be passing the baskets, and we know many of you give online. If that's the case, feel free just to place your hand over the basket with your blessing as it passes by you. So thank you.
Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This wonderful, this beautiful, this beautiful day. This beautiful, this beautiful, this beautiful day.
Please repeat after me. Divine love through me.
Divine love through me.
Blesses and multiplies. All that I am. All that I have. All that I give. All that I receive. And all that I circulate. Thank you, God. And so it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for our production team led by Scott McCauley, joined by Paul Wolf and Hector Torres. Thank you to Morgan Marr for our sacred space and flowers. Thank you, Marilee Lawson, for keeping us on time. Thank you, Trudy, for all the things that you're doing. Thank you, Gail West, for your beautiful talk. And thank you to our guest music inspiration today, Trevor Justice. And I am Jenna Brown, your praise team. Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Jenna. And now we have, will you sing with me? Announcements, announcements, announcements. Okay, morning meditation. Please join Reverend Rochelle for morning meditation Monday through Friday, 9 to 9:30 on Zoom for a soulful and centering start for your day. The Zoom link can be found on our website. We are back now doing pre-service meditations. So if you join by around 9:30 a.m. on Sundays, you can be here for our grounding meditation before our Sunday gathering begins. Tomorrow, Monday the 16th, our office will be closed in observance of President's Day. But if you reach out on Tuesday, we'll be getting back to you then. We have something exciting coming up. We have our new member installation and annual member meeting happening on Sunday, March 1st. So mark your calendar for that. Installing new members is a meaningful and joyful moment for our community, and we'd love to have you there. And then following that service, our annual member meeting will be held from noon until 1:30 here at Campbell UCC, over in the sanctuary, actually. And we will reflect on our first year together, vision the year ahead, and we'll vote on key items that will shape our path forward. So attendance is part of your membership commitment. Your voice really does matter, and we look forward to seeing you there. Back by popular demand, drum roll please, thank you, Manifest More Money. Rev Cheryl is offering, yes, thank you, Susan. Rev Cheryl is offering her 5-week deep dive workshop that blends neuroscience, spiritual practice, and practical tools to help you clear money blocks. Anybody have those? Heal your money relationship and shift into unlimited abundance. The workshop meets 5 Wednesdays, March 4th through April 1st from 6:30 to 8 Pacific time, and will be held on Zoom. You can register at manifestmoremonynow.com or find the registration links in our newsletter and on our website. For prayer today, if you have a prayer request that you'd like support with, please write it down on the card by the wooden box in the back of the room and place it confidentially in that prayer box, and we will pray over it for you and with you. And fellowship, before you head out today, everyone here in the room, please stay. We'd like to invite you for some fellowship time right after service. We have some light refreshments, thanks so much to Morgan, some space to chat, and a chance to connect with one another before we need to, right back in the back of the room here. Next week, Gina Renee and $1,000,007 will be our musical guests next Sunday. And with that, let's welcome first-time visitors, but I think I see that we have a room full of family here today. Nice to have everybody. Next week, let's bring friends. Yeah, all right, good. Thank you for being here. And that's a wrap. Let's do our, what, Jenny? Oh, well, we're going to do our closing song first, and then Gail will benedict us out. Let's sing. Let's close out with our song. Thank you.
Yeah. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God.
Okay, I am love.
I am love.
I trust love.
I trust love.
I am the divine creation of a beloved Creator.
I'm the divine creation of a beloved Creator.
I am loved deeply and dearly,
I love deeply and dearly.
and so it is.
So it is.
Woo-hoo!